Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome and thank you all for joining us on today's webinar, Ringing in Success, Microsoft Teams Voice AI for Next Level Customer Experiences. Today we're joined by our presenters, Jason Foxton, who's Head of Pre-Sales here at Teleware, Steve Howarth, our CEO, and finally David Reeks, who's one of our Sales Directors. We'd encourage you to post any questions that you may have and we'll make sure that we answer them all following the session today. Finally, we're going to be asking you a couple of poll questions during the course of the webinar, so please look out for them as we'd really like to hear your feedback. And to thank you for your participation in our polls, we'd like to offer you a free 30-day trial and we'll be in touch after the webinar to arrange this. Now, without any further ado, I'll hand you over to Jason to get things rolling.
Good morning, everyone. Today we're diving into the transformative world of AI voice technology. We'll explore why AI voice is gaining momentum now, understand what AI voice entails. We'll highlight Teleware's role in that AI landscape, the power of AI agents, and the significant benefit of Agent Assist. But importantly, we'll also look at the return on investment and outline some innovative offerings from Teleware with the use of a few videos. So firstly, we'd just like to pose the question, how important is AI voice technology for the future of your business? So hopefully you'll receive the team's notification. If you can respond to that, be much appreciated before we continue shortly. So why AI voice and why now? Well, it's becoming increasingly essential for many for the services and features that it offers, how it can dramatically improve your customer experience, how it's possible to streamline your operations, and the value of being able to access real-time insights. With the advancement of both natural language and machine learning, AI voice systems can now understand and respond to customer queries more accurately and more efficiently than they've ever done before. If we go back and compare text-to-speech technologies to even a decade ago, the difference is enormous. Back then, it often produced robotic, unnatural sound due to the limitations of the technologies. They struggle with any natural intonation or emotion, and overall it made the speech sound really mechanical. But today, though, voices are highly realistic. They're capable of expressing emotions. They can adapt to different contexts. It makes them almost indistinguishable from human speech. And it's this leap forward in technology which has significantly improved the user experience and is expanding the applications of AI voice systems across many industries today. The clip I'm about to play just shows how far things have come.
Hi, thank you for calling Teleware. I am Teleware's AI assistant. How may I assist you today?
Oh, I'm not sure. What options are available?
No problem. I can help direct your call. Could you please tell me a bit more about the reason for your call? For example, are you looking for technical support, sales information, or marketing services?
Well, I have a problem I'd like to speak to somebody about.
I understand. Could you please specify the nature of the problem? Is it related to a technical issue with one of our products, a sales or purchasing inquiry, or something related to marketing? This will help me direct your call to the appropriate department.
Okay, great. It's a technical issue around Connect Pro.
Thank you for the information. I will direct your call to the technical support queue. Transferring you now.
So AI voice technology is revolutionizing the way businesses interact with their customers because of the wide range of offerings. Imagine how through sentiment analysis, AI can respond with empathy based on the customer's emotions at the time. How through predictive analysis, you can anticipate the needs of the caller based on your historic interactions with them. How you can define responses for quality assurance to help maintain your high service standards. Imagine being able to analyze customer queries in real time, assess those requirements, understand what expertise is needed, and then direct them to the most suitable agent. Or perhaps how you can transcribe calls in real time, summarize the key points at the end of the call, and then immediately update your CRM, and then use customer insights and data to help you with your business decisions going forward. So why are customers reviewing their AI voice strategy? Well, the technology is gaining enormous attention throughout media and public discussion. And as more people become aware of the capabilities and benefits that it offers, the interest and adoption is naturally going to increase. And it's this awareness which is driving more individuals, more businesses to explore and implement AI voice solutions. Businesses are leveraging AI voice technology to remain competitive. It can enhance the customer experience, it can streamline their operations, and essentially it can differentiate themselves from their competition. It's allowing businesses to do more with less through the automation of routine tasks. It's reducing the need for large customer service teams. It's enabling the reallocation of resources and allowing business to overall lower their operational costs. Now, obviously, that's very attractive for many organizations who are looking at optimizing resources. There's now an expectation that AI voice technology will provide things like real-time services, automation, augmentation, and overall a more personalized customer interaction. And the technologies are advancing so rapidly. Just look at the releases over the Christmas period this year. Advancements in AI and natural language have made the technology more reliable and more effective. And that's helped to lower barriers to its use and increase the adoption and its overall general appeal. And finally, following COVID-19, companies are now more open to adopting the innovative technologies so they can adapt to new business models and customer expectations. And it's that shift that has further fueled the growth and the adoption of AI voice technology today. So I'm going to hand over to Steve now, who will be explaining why we at Teleware are focusing on AI voice.
Thanks, Jason. I want to take a moment to explain why at Teleware we're doubling down on voice AI, a field that's transforming how we connect, communicate and create value. Ever since the launch of ChatGPT just over 2 years ago, the AI opportunity has absolutely exploded. And as part of this, the voice AI market is growing rapidly too, with analysts projecting it to reach over $30 billion by 2028. It's not just the future of communication, it's happening right now. The use of AI for voice recognition and speech generation is relatively mature when compared to things such as video generation. And more recent breakthroughs with real-time APIs from OpenAI enable ultra-fast, natural responses for exceptional customer experiences. We can also integrate your own data and back-end systems, which means that we can easily create personalized, scalable solutions tailored to your exact needs. At Teleware, we've been at the forefront of voice technology for decades, from pioneering voicemail solutions in the 90s to developing the advanced communication tools of today. Our heritage is rooted in voice innovation. This experience gives us a unique perspective and a solid foundation to lead in the voice AI space. For years, we've been researching the potential of voice AI, and today we're leveraging this knowledge to build systems that not only respond, but truly understand, delivering natural, fast, and context-aware interactions. We believe that AI will both augment and automate customer interactions, enabling agents to have better conversations with the help of AI to assist them live, or to fully automate conversations to provide 24 hours a day without any wait times. From enhancing customer experiences to optimizing business processes, AI is reshaping industries, and with our deep expertise, we're uniquely positioned to help you harness its full potential, transforming communications one conversation at a time. The future is here. Let's build it together. And with that, back to Jason and the rest of the webinar.
So as we've just heard from Steve, when it comes to AI voice technology, the need to both automate and augment is crucial for maximizing efficiency and enhancing customer experiences. I might not need to speak to an agent, so automation makes far more sense, allowing AI to handle repetitive and routine tasks. However, augmentation is equally important, as it enables AI to support human agents by providing real-time data insights and suggestions during more complex interactions. This combination allows human agents to focus on tasks that require empathy, critical thinking, nuanced understanding, ultimately leading to a more effective and personalized customer service experience. By integrating both automation and augmentation, organizations can leverage the strengths of AI while maintaining the invaluable human touch. So let's start with natural language agents. Well, from a customer perspective, there are significant benefits. Number one, there's no more waiting in queues. Customers get help immediately. They're available 24/7, regardless of time zone, regardless of business hours. Agents can use customer data so that the responses you provide can be tailored, so customers get a consistent and a personalized experience. And there's support for multiple languages, so you can adapt to cultural nuances, so you can improve service and support for diverse customer bases. From a business perspective, you obviously get increased efficiency and productivity. They can help optimize your resources. They free up human agents so they can focus on more complex issues. Agents scale more easily without compromising on any quality. They lower your operational costs because you reduce the need for very large service teams. They provide really valuable insight into the customer behavior and their preferences. And it allows you to integrate better data within your CRM systems, so you're providing a more holistic view of all of your customer interactions. And finally, the customer experience. AI agents understand context and sentiment. They can mimic human conversations, so they can make interactions feel more natural, more engaging. Customers always receive the most accurate and up-to-date data information at every single time. They can maintain your high performance standards for customers. They can ensure that consistent service quality with the information you give them. They continuously learn from interactions, so they can improve responses and they can adapt to changing customer needs. The video we're about to play will illustrate the toolings that are available to simplify the building of AI agents, so you get a simple experience with a powerful set of features and functions, and you can leverage natural language agents. You'll also see how you can achieve customization, how you can control the agent interactions through access to the system prompt to define the roles and behaviors you require. What we have here is a very simple interface which allows for the creation of agents. All we have to do is give it a number, a name, and what you want the caller to initially hear when they're connected to the agent. Importantly, you also get access to the system prompt, which allows you to give a set of instructions to the agent to define its behavior, its role, as well as any constraints you want to implement. It helps guide the agent in generating responses that are consistent with your desired outcomes. You can also upload documents to give the agent information you want it to use to handle caller interactions. This could be information on a product or a service that you offer. If you want the agent to interact with other services, you can achieve that by defining actions which allow integration, typically with its defined APIs. This could be a booking system or a ticketing system. The agent can interact with the caller, for example, to maybe reserve a room or a car parking space, or to provide the caller with the latest updates to their service request. And if the agent hasn't been able to manage the call, or the caller wants to speak to a team or a department, you can define the transfer points into the business.
Welcome to Teleware Real Time. How may I help you?
Can you tell me what is covered by the Perks Plus plan, please?
The Perks Plus plan covers a variety of fitness activities and wellness programs, allowing employees to expense up to $1,000. Covered activities include gym memberships, personal training sessions, yoga and Pilates classes, sports team fees, health retreats, and...
That sounds good. Could you compare the Northwind Health Plus and Northwind Standard Healthcare plans and summarize that for me, please?
The Northwind Health Plus and Northwind Standard Healthcare plans offer different levels of coverage. Northwind Health Plus, comprehensive coverage for medical, vision, and dental services, includes prescription drug coverage covering generic, brand name, and specialty drugs, provides mental health and substance abuse coverage, offers...
I think you've given me everything I need.
I'm glad I could help. Take care.
But not everything can be automated. As we said earlier, augmentation supports human agents, providing real-time data, insights, suggestions during more complex interactions. That means human agents can focus on tasks that require empathy or critical thinking. From the agent perspective, the biggest thing here is reduced workload. The real-time aspect provides agents with instant access to information or solutions. It makes them more efficient and able to resolve the customer issues quickly. From the customer experience perspective, real-time AI support can provide dynamic, context-aware assistance during those interactions. That reduces the time the customer is on the call, as well as reducing the time to resolve the customer issue. And finally, from the business perspective, Agent Assist enhances overall operational efficiency. That leads to cost savings, as fewer resources are needed to manage the same volume of customer interactions. Shortly, David will be looking at the ROI for voice AI, but first, the video I'm about to show will demonstrate how the combination of AI and human agents gives a consistent and high-quality customer experience, which can be the differentiator between a business and its competitors.
Good morning, Teleware. How can I help?
Hi, I'm having a problem with my current contact center solution, and I've read a lot about your Solution Connect Pro. I've raised a complaint with my current provider about their performance, but they don't respond. So pretty much made me really angry. So I'd like to look at your solution, if I can, please.
No problem at all. I'm sorry you're having a problem with your current provider, but we're more than happy to help. What I can do is, if I send you through some further information following this call, would you like me to set up a demonstration with one of our agents?
That would be great.
Okay, we'll get that set up for you now. How about 1:30 tomorrow afternoon? Is that fine?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Well, we'll try and get that set up for you. Oh, apologies, I was talking over you there. We'll get that set up for you straight away. Can I just take a name for the appointment?
Yeah, it's Jason Foxton.
Excellent, Jason. And I've got your number and everything has come up on this call, so I'll get that set up. The person calling you tomorrow will be Jonathan. He'll set up that call with you and take you through everything, and hope to catch up with you shortly after that.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for your time.
No problem at all. Cheers, Jason. Bye now.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
So as you can see, once the call's finished, it takes a couple of seconds for the automated summarization and the resolution notes to be generated. These can then be saved into your CRM or your ticketing system as call notes. Over to you, David.
Hello and thanks Jason. My name is David Reeks. I'm one of the account directors at Teleware. So I'm going to take you through how you can see a return on investment very quickly using voice AI. So as you've seen throughout, AI voice systems can handle a wide range of customer inquiries without human intervention. This includes frequently asked questions, processing orders, and providing information around products and services. If businesses were to automate their tasks, they could essentially reduce customer service teams, which would lead to reduced operational costs. On top of that, AI and voice systems can manage multiple customer interactions at the same time, which obviously human beings can't. This capability allows businesses to address a large number of inquiries without increasing staffing costs. The example on the slide shows if AI automation was to manage around 20% of calls for a company that uses 50 human agents, it would give them a cost saving of £200,000 a year. One of the most significant ROIs comes from eliminating wrap-up, which is the period when the agent's writing notes and updating the CRM system. Typically, wrap-up either prevents them from taking additional calls or it results in delayed and sometimes inaccurate data being logged on their system. So, by using automated transcription with generated summary insights and automating CRM entry processes, businesses can achieve substantial improvements in both efficiency and revenue. This allows businesses to do more with less and to scale without heavy recruitment costs. We actually offer an ROI calculator that considers staffing costs, it factors in AI expenses and the wrap-up time to highlight potential savings. And you can imagine in many scenarios, those savings can be absolutely massive. So we've seen how using Agent Assist can make agents more efficient. It does things like transcribes calls in real time, so the agent can really focus on what the customer's saying. It could provide documents, for example, if it hears keywords around products and services, they can then send that straight onto the customer without any delay. Or it can guide them with sentiment analysis. That'll stop them from talking over the top of customers. Alongside post-call automation, the impact of making the processes simple, which in turn will reduce complexity of using the solution, and it'll help reduce training costs. This is significant if you take a business that utilises temporary staff, let's just say over a busy Christmas period. Implementing AI solution could then have a massive cost savings. And in some instances, they can actually avoid having additional cost and staff altogether. So the final voice AI process I'll take you through is associated to manual write-ups and the errors that come with that. It's estimated that it costs businesses £50,000 a year in lost sales and customer churn just due to poor performance. Many AI transcription tools can achieve an accuracy rating of around 90 to 95%. Some are claiming as high as 99%. It is safe to say AI transcription systems are constantly learning and improving. As they process more data, their ability to accurately transcribe different languages, dialects, and technical jargon that continue to improve. I hope you've enjoyed that. We're going to provide a quick poll now for you to answer before I pass back across to Jason. Thank you.
So thank you for that, David. We'll come on to our second poll now, where we're posing the question, what do you think is the biggest benefit of AI voice technology for businesses? So again, we'll give you a little bit of time to be able to respond to that one before we move on. Okay, now, as Amy said at the beginning, we will be responding to all of the questions you've posted on the Q&A today. However, we did in advance of the webinar get a number of questions that we'd like to cover off before we close off the webinar. First question is Microsoft AI secure? Well, yes, Microsoft AI is designed with robust security measures to ensure data protection. And using AI voice services, particular with Microsoft Teams, is designed to be secure. Teams is obviously a part of 365, and they follow stringent security operational best practices. If we consider the agent assist, things like speech to text, text to speech, Microsoft ensures data is processed securely. No data is retained after the completion of any translation or a transcription request, and Microsoft uses encryption and other security measures to protect that data, both in transmission and in storage. And for those AI agent services, you can apply restrictions on those services. So for example, when you're integrating into the data models, you can integrate large language models, LLMs, to only use data within your Microsoft 365 tenant, similar to that of Copilot. So you avoid using internet or exposing any of the connections into internet. Second question, how long does an AI POC typically take to implement? Well, that obviously depends on the requirements, but typically it's between 5 and 10 working days. AI Assist is often a bit more straightforward. The AI agent requires a bit more integration and a bit more configuration work to get the best out of it. And lastly, are these AI voice services limited to just Microsoft Teams solutions? That's a great question. The answer is no, it's not just limited to Teams. AI voice services are based in Azure, and they're accessed through Azure, so they can be integrated with many solutions, for example, WebEx. So technically, if we can be in the voice routing, then, and I mean Teleware by that, then we can extend the services such as Agent Assist and AI agents into other solutions that customers might have. And that leads us to the end of the webinar, and just leaves me to thank each of you for taking the time to join us. I hope you found it interesting, and we look forward to engaging with you further over the next days and weeks. Nick's contact details are on the slide here. We will be providing a link to the webinar recording to each of you, and we will post the responses to all the questions to each of you over the coming days. So it's goodbye for now, and I hope you have an enjoyable rest of your week. Thank you.